was all confundido. High nose. All right, looks like we're live.
Your face is so red over there.
Dude, I know.
Look at that.
I know. I just got out of the shower.
It's not as bad here, but on this other monitor shows.
Yeah.
It's very red.
Well, I did some working out.
Yep.
I took a shower, and my face is all red. I use this stuff that's supposed to make your face not look red.
Well, I mean, it
Didn't
doesn't
work out.
I was gonna say it can't work miracles. I'm sorry.
Happy Friday, y'all! welcome. We got Becky. Becky was first with a rar. I got Beth in the house, and Ruth, and Does It Post, and a Jacob, and a Carol in the hot PNW.
That's
Greg.
Pacific Northwest for all non-U.S. people.
Oh, that's right. So, like...
I was like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are people who won't know what that means.
That's
so.
like, what, Oregon and Washington State and stuff? Maybe some Northern California? Does that
Maybe
count?
Idaho? Isn't that?
I feel like Idaho could be literally anywhere in...
That's not true.
Anywhere west of, like, Oklahoma could totally be Idaho for me. I don't know geography that well.
Huh.
I've never been out that way, and so it has no... Also, I can't see stuff in my head.
I don't remember.
Born is in the house, and Greg, and Paul, and Martin, and my Sharona. Greg is here. Hey,
Scraggles.
Greg Thomason.
I called no Scraggles.
That's fair enough.
It's Friday.
It's
Friday.
Clifford and Mac Damage, I guess. I don't know. I like saying Mac Damage for that one. Colorful Shirt Fridays. Well, I knew she was going to be colorful, so I decided I would be colorful as well.
Yeah, I've been dressed for a long time, so.
That's true. Hey, Julie is in the house. My sister, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. Ben Underwood, out of the hospital, doing better.
Yeah, good.
Lewis. That's everybody. Welcome. Y'all look fabulous. Why, thank you. Audrey's looking especially fabulous today.
Am I?
Yeah, you got your hair did. All colorful and stuff.
It's hard to tell
Yeah, a little
in certain
bit.
light.
A little bit.
But it's much brighter in person.
Nah.
Outside, it's very bright.
I would believe that.
Yeah.
We've done the totem animals are super cute. Oh, back here.
Yeah, we only have a 3 stack right now.
Yeah, where's the other one? Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. And the other one's over there.
There we go. That's gone forever.
Yep.
So we especially look especially fabulous. I don't know. Maybe.
They're gonna give us a big head.
I know. Just let's get real close to the camera. So
Then they can see every pore.
they can see how red it is. Yeah.
And for me, just every crease and every mess up on makeup. Yeah.
Sure. So there have been some changes in the Ink Dependent studio here.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
0 changes about my hair. That's it.
That's it. That's the only change.
That's all I have to give in this live stream today.
There's also not a whole bunch of stuff right over here. Usually
there's right here. Which you can
I haven't gotten rid of the microphone yet. I'll figure out something to do with that.
Just get rid of just have everything up and out.
That's what I want.
Everything out.
That would be the ideal situation. And I think I can probably do it.
Okay, do it after.
So I got this massive C stand over here that is bigger and beefier than I thought, and I have it all hooked up to I've got my big ring light up here. I've got my desk camera over here. So most things are off of the desk, which I'm really liking. I think it's going to be great for reviews and stuff. I won't have to be reaching around cameras to do. We have a cat cam.
That's nose.
There's a nose foot.
And some high chew.
Some leg. Oh yeah, some high chew mangoes that Audrey can't have. Those aren't for you. Those will make you die or whatever. Or your face blow up. I don't know. So I have that going on. I've been just been playing with stuff in the studio here, trying to make it a little bit better. And by studio, I mean my office.
I was like, why are you trying to be all fancy?
I was trying to be
studio?
fancy. I was trying to be fancy. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So one professional setup. I mean, it's all right. I should have gotten 2 of these things, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be good. And so they're not on sale anymore. So now I'm gonna.
I think Nose is seeing his tail twitching and was interested in it.
Oh, you think that's what he was doing?
I think that's what he was doing.
It could have been, yeah. He's still here, so. So anyway, I've been messing with that all week. It feels like, although I guess I only got it yesterday.
Yeah, you got it Thursday. Yeah.
It feels like I'm messing with it for days. So anyway, Nose is now trying to rub his face on my.
He loves rubbing his face on
come over here.
Everything.
Come over here.
There he is.
There we go. I made the cat cam a circle. I'm fancy.
So fancy.
Look, I'm very proud of that work. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, the only thing we really have today that is new It's been I'll leave him on.
I was going to buy something, which I still haven't.
Is it still for sale?
As far as I know.
My goodness. Audrey has a pen she's been talking about for 3 days now.
No,
I thought it would be
not
gone.
been 3 days.
Yeah, it was Wednesday. You messaged me about that because I was at games.
And then you never responded, so we never discussed it until Thursday.
Well,
yesterday.
That's true. So. The circle's nice. Yeah, I think the circle's kind of fun. It's better than a square, I think. Anyway, so that's there. Yeah, she's been thinking about a pen for a little bit. I think you like it.
I don't need a pen. I just got one a couple weeks ago.
That's true. So she's been thinking about a pen. A new pen day? It is a new pen day. Yep, got a little box here. I wasn't expecting it until tomorrow.
I didn't even look at it when you're like, oh, whatever this thing is, I need that. And I
bought this on my Twitch stream the other day. Because I got the email at like noon or whatever it came out. I'm like, oh, I should get this. And I did. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what all it looks like.
Yeah.
But
we got new watch bands.
I thought we were fist bumping. Yeah, we got new watch bands in the house. That's
that was
fun.
the other thing we got this week.
Yeah.
As in just...
You got these off of Etsy, didn't you?
I did.
I was thinking these were from the same place I got mine last time.
No,
and
those
they're
are
definitely not.
significantly more expensive.
No, not really. Oh. Well, I got them on like a deep sale, so they weren't more expensive. But, yeah. We got these fun little watch bands. Actually, we each got 3. Because they were like
They're
$4.
on sale. They're 30% off, and they were cheap to begin with. So
and I got orange and gray. I got orange and gray and white and gray and yellow. Really went for the gray, didn't I?
You did. Yeah.
I didn't really realize
there's
that.
more yellow within the weave,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
true.
hard to see it on the camera.
Like that. Yeah. More yellow. Then we got some weave in here. What colors did you get? You didn't bring them in, did you?
This, and I got a deep navy with a lighter side. And then
I was really interested in getting one of those too, actually.
It's called Seashell, and it's a teal, and then blue on the other side, and the edges are like green, right? Or something like that. I don't know. It's in the bedroom. I forgot.
Yeah. Circle's nice. Made it. Hey, Feta, welcome. New nib day. Becky, you got your nibs?
Oh.
How do you like them? I hope they're amazing. Hope you've opened them. It's like Supermoon. Yeah, it's like Supermoon, but with a nose. I can't easily move that is the only thing. Quick question, you know why there's a delay on the YouTube chat and the screen? No, I don't know why. It's just the way it works sometimes. Sometimes there's no delay, sometimes there's a longer delay. It's a YouTube thing as far as I can tell.
I mean, if it's that bad, you can refresh the app.
Yeah, well, I think it's actually I think it's between YouTube and me.
Oh.
Or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Oh, weirdly, so this says, hey, Mike and Audrey, we haven't even gotten it over here yet on the actual chat. I don't know. It's weird, but hey, Alicia, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay.
Hey.
Good to see you again. So yeah, I've got a pin coming on Monday, I think. That one I bought from Slack. The Leonardo.
I didn't know you bought it.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You had a whole talk about it.
Well, that you wanted to, you're considering it, but I didn't know you actually
it.
bought it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
No.
Tammy got the other one.
Oh,
So that's fun.
which one? The blue?
Yeah, she got the blue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's not bad, just curious. Yeah, it's good. Butimus posted a pic on my Discord.
Oh.
I have a Discord, y'all, just in case you... here, let's see, Pen Talk. Here we go. Yeah. Let's see, how do I... There we go. This. Let me turn off the cat cam.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there we go. She got a Mike face and a Scraggle face.
Mike and Scrags.
Yeah, you can find those on my website. My Inky D website.
Yep.
No,
It's
they're
true.
gonna look around you, bud. Yeah. New Leonardo. I got a friend of mine was selling the whole Pura set basically.
Yeah.
I think he might have gotten like different nib sizes, like gotten multiples.
Oh.
He tends to do that.
Oh.
And so he was selling those off. So yeah, I got an orange Pura, so that'll be coming in next week. I'm excited about that. It ought to look cool. And I was talking about how I needed to get a Pura, and it was a price I couldn't ignore. So yeah, psyched about that. So yeah, cool. I'm glad those got in. Also, have you seen the Arushi Leonardos? I don't think I have. Also, Brian posted somewhere that he was. Let's see, where is that? Brian Chu. Yeah, here we go. There's Chewbacca from sometimes in the chat here, doing snail mail at the pool with his friend Mike, which I think is nice. It's good.
The friend's you.
Yeah, it's me. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy face. You want a Pura? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Which trim? The dark trim. What?
What?
I don't know. You made a face. I thought you were gonna say a thing. I bet I can find it on here, actually. It wasn't too long ago. I don't think. People have been selling more.
Ruthenium, if you wanted to tell me.
That's the name for it.
I was going to tell you, but I was like, he's going to say that word. So that's why I was going to say it. But I'm like, oh, Mike knows what that is. So he can say it.
I was, but I didn't. Yeah.
For a second, I was thinking.
That's it.
Rhodium, which is nothing.
It's the other thing.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got it's ruthenium and orange. It's got a piston in it. There's the kind of out of focus shot of the nib, but I think it's a fine nib. And I think these are Yovos, so that should last a while for me. So, yeah, it should be good.
Halloween combo.
Yeah, very Halloween-y. Yeah, it's true. Any tips for you, airplane travel with fountain pens? Don't worry about it too much, but either have them full or empty. That's
full or empty.
Yeah, that's the trick. So the problem with pens in
full,
airplanes...
full.
The less air you can get in that converter or whatever, the better.
Syringe it.
Yeah. So the trick with that is, like, a lot of people say you have to fly with them and put them in the seat pocket in front of you, like, nib up and stuff, but you don't have to do that.
I always have them in cases and, like, yeah.
Yeah, like the Franklin Christoph folks fly with a bunch of them at a time. And,
with our ink tester kits, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like eyedropper. It's not a big deal. It's just...
those aren't eyedroppered.
Oh, that's right. They aren't they?
No.
The ink testers were eyedroppered back in the day when you did those.
They might.
Those were eyedroppered for sure.
Sometimes, yeah. I think we changed that too, but yeah.
So you used to fly with those. It's not a big deal. It's totally fine. What if it's a Parker 52 aerometric? I mean, just go ahead and fill it up. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
I mean,
I wouldn't necessarily uncap them in flight. Like I don't think I'd do that.
Yeah, I don't use them.
Yeah.
On the plane.
A thing that I'll do sometimes is I'll put them in like Ziploc bags and just like seal those up, because the problem is the pressure differential. So it means like the air will expand in the converter and it can push ink out the nib sometimes. But if you just have it full or empty, it's not a problem. And if you don't uncap it in flight, also probably not a problem, because a lot of them are airtight. So don't worry too much about it. Spellcheck is going crazy. Oh, dude, I was having so much trouble with Spellcheck today.
Yeah.
Oh.
That happens.
Oh. So, especially trying to type like foreign words, like non-standard English words, man, it does not have that at all.
I don't have a problem with Spanish words because I have the Spanish keyboard on my phone.
Oh, look at you. Spanish keyboard.
I mean, it sounds cool, but sometimes I press the little button and I have to keep switching it because my slippery fingers just
it's all
hit it. Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about Krav Maga and Muay Thai.
Oh,
boy, does it not want to use either of those words.
No.
It is not cool at that at all. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. It's an old pen, so it doesn't feel great. It's 1915. Well, I mean, maybe
in that case, I wouldn't fill it then. If you're unsure, just wait till you get there.
Yeah,
bring some ink.
Just fly empty, bring a couple of vials of ink, throw them in your carry-on. Nose, I kind of want that space back, bud. He's like, why don't we keep my face there?
He's like, look at my face. Did you see my face?
I've written with fountain pens at mid-flight. So far, no problems. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I just haven't really tried it.
Some people have. Yeah, I just don't.
Hey, Mike, could you do a video on the Studio Neat Mark II pen? I don't have one.
Yeah.
So I can't. Talk to Studio Neat. Tell them that you want Mike to do a review of it. Maybe they'll send me one. I don't know those guys. I do have the Mark I, which I use kind of a lot. I really like the Mark I. It's got the best click in the business. But Mark II, I don't know. Sorry, I haven't used it. I also don't know anybody who has one.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've heard any.
Are they even off a Kickstarter yet? I don't think I've even seen one. They're sort of like this, but they're like a short long. They have like a very long cap.
I remember.
You've seen them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have not seen one, but I've seen it.
Right.
You showed me online.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd even seen a picture of them.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get in this box.
Okay.
If that's cool, because I am nose. All right, I'm gonna try to open this around you. It's on Kickstarter. Oh, okay, so it hasn't even come out yet. I don't feel so bad then. Well, I wouldn't feel bad anyway, but yeah, that's why I haven't seen one. I mean, Studio Neat tends to make good stuff. The Mark I was very good. I would suspect that the Mark II would be good as well. I don't love the Pano books so much. If they're like paper situation, it's a long form paper thing with like a ring binding. The paper is only okay. Otherwise, it's very good. If you're not going to use fountain pens on it, it's cool.
That's all you got, huh?
That's what I got.
Just the one thing.
I got one thing.
That's interesting.
I didn't want it to sell out.
Yeah, I mean...
And there wasn't really anything else I had to have. I wasn't going to do shopping right then, so... Yeah, just the one thing. Got a cool sticker. Gold spot pens. That's a good sticker, actually.
It is a nice sticker, yeah.
I like that. I'll put that on something. I got a got a thank you card. How fancy that is.
One of those thick ones?
Like it's medium thick. Your support means the world to our small business, it says. Let us know what you think of your writing goodies. Please consider leaving a product review at goldspot.com. If there are any issues to order, please email orders@goldspot.com. We'll make it right. Yeah, in my experience, Goldspot has been a good place.
Yeah.
Got a cross bookmark, because you never know when you might need a cross bookmark. Those are actually pretty nice looking cross pens. I think that's is it the Townsend or something, maybe?
That's always one I know of.
It doesn't say.
Cross, but...
Yeah, I feel like that cap makes it a Townsend. Anyway, there's that. Got an invoice, which I'm not going to throw in front of the camera for obvious reasons. As expected. All right. Let's get in this thing. Knows you are making it a little bit more difficult, pal.
People want to see the cat.
I haven't.
People
that's why I haven't put him down yet.
Cats.
I know.
And he's a good one.
He is. I did. I have this little stream deck that I use for all my streamings, for like buttons and stuff, and I put a Katie face on the cat cam. That was another accomplishment today.
Yep.
I made buttons, and I was like very impressed with myself. And Audrey's like, "That sounds dumb," and I don't care. Like I don't care.
I did not at all say that. He's making things up now.
So the thing I got was this one. It's the F14 Tomcat Gold Spot. Oh, it's only at Gold Spot. I didn't even know it was an exclusive.
Yeah.
Gold Spot X Retro 51. They have not slowed down their pen making over there at Retro 51. It is. Mark II isn't on their website. Yeah, it's probably just on the Kickstarter, Greg. Sorry, I got a phone call. Oh. Yeah. So there we go. I think they're making a new Top Gun movie, aren't they?
Yes. Tom Cruise looks exactly the same.
It's witchcraft. There goes the resale value.
Yep.
Gold Spot, F14 Tomcat. I have a lot of these plain ones, and so
Space and planes.
Space
That's
and
your
planes.
thing.
Yeah, I like those. Oh, this one looks good. I'm liking this. I got number 142.
I was just gonna say, oh, that's a good number for you.
That's pretty good. Yeah, just scratch out the one. Just have number 42. It's pretty good. There we go. It's like a decent storm went through Boulder, Superior, Louisville. Some hail, a good amount of wind and rain. Woof, that sucks. So this is the F14 Tomcat. I really like the color of this. It's got kind of a pewtery sort of color.
It is. Yeah, it's a little bit gold, a little bit silver.
Yeah.
It's not a rose by any means, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Pure
good.
is the right word.
It's got a good color to it. I like the blue nose cone.
What's on the finial?
Finial is this. 2 stars.
Not 5 stars?
No, 2
Wow.
apparently. It's only 2 stars.
We do have a gold spot code. The patrons.
Yeah, if you're a
Here.
patron, you get a 10% off code at Gold Spot. It's got like some nice engraving for the wings would come back, like the sweepy wings. Yeah, I like that. I'm a fan. It's nice. Should I get some of my other plain ones?
If you want.
I'll grab some plains.
Yeah, our aesthetics for them are very different.
What?
Yeah, mine are more bright animal things than yours.
Yeah, it's true.
Or flowers. I have a lot of flowers and animal ones.
Well, I like some of those too. Like, I really like, I'll grab a couple of those I like a lot. Because they were next to each other. Now people know I only look half nice. So
jeans.
These 3 are ostensibly Audrey's.
Yeah.
I like these a lot as well.
Two have bees, which is ironic.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any bees on it, does it? No. I like this sort of like pastel floral. It's nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
don't remember. That one's called Spring, I think.
I
think.
Hmm.
And that's birds and the bees. And then,
That's a cool. I really like it has a bee finial.
yeah, that's probably one of my favorite parts.
Influencer hands.
Yeah.
There it is. And then the bee has a bear.
I like that too, yeah.
I really like this bee one a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, because you can feel the honeycomb on it.
Feel the honeycomb on it. Yeah. I almost kind of wish it didn't. It had fewer bees. Like it was just more honeycomb. No.
So it's ironic because I don't like bees.
It's true.
So, but I like bees on things,
Yep.
but just not like around me on things that are not real bees.
You like that there are bees.
Yes, I do. I just don't want them near me.
You've gotten so much better about that though. Like bees don't really seem to bother
Well,
you as much.
shame really does that.
Yeah,
I
it does.
am really driven by shame.
Just like Scraggles back here. She's
Yeah.
giving a shame face.
For whatever reason. I don't know why.
This is the Hubble, which we got from a friend of ours, and I had skipped this when it first came out because in pictures it doesn't look that great, but in actual use, I really like this pen. It's got like texture up here. It's kind of
Is
smooth
it the one
down
we got
here.
from our friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah. We got that at the same time we got the cat fountain. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unreal bees are cute to the OG plushie. I mean, like bumblebees specifically. Yeah. I have to check out the kid. Okay. Oh yeah. You're talking about storms.
Yep.
This is the metal system from Mike Dudek. I skipped the original system. I thought it was pretty cool, but I just kind of skipped it for some reason. But
It's worth a lot now, I think.
I think it is.
Yeah.
But the metal system, I was like, well, I have to have that.
Yeah, you like the acid etched ones a lot.
Really, yeah, like the engraved and stuff. This is my very first one. Just a regular old orange.
I don't know if I remember which one my first one was.
Hmm.
It wasn't the one that you gave me, was it?
One of these two was my second. I don't remember which.
Yeah.
This is the Anderson pens. It's number 42, actually. It's the original Anderson pens Terabyte. And then this is the original titanium Big Shot.
Big Shot, yeah.
It's recreational grade titanium. Recreational grade.
I think that's part of the reason you bought it. You like that?
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely pushed it over the top. And then this is the newer black recreational grade titanium one. Big Shot.
Those cost more, right?
I don't think they actually do.
Really? You think they would?
If they do, it's very slight. It's not very. It's not that expensive. This is the P51 Lightning, which I got because my grandfather was a lightning pilot. I got that one. That one has a lot in common, I think, with the Tomcat.
Do you have any retro fountain pens?
I only have one retro fountain pen, and it's the old style. I haven't even gotten any of the new ones. They haven't made any designs in the new ones that I really liked. I think like their aesthetic and like the art style they do for these is like they've really got that dialed in. But I think when it has the removable cap, it does something to the to the graphics that I haven't loved so far.
Is it banquet or a bouquet?
Oh,
Because autocorrect may have affected that. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe it is banquet.
Could
I don't
be.
know.
Shame
But
options
yes,
limited in the UK.
it's
Yeah.
an older one.
Peggy is buying the gnome. Which one's the gnome?
That's the one I wanted. I sent you a message and I was like, I think I need this, and then I never bought it.
Oh.
I put it in a cart and I never bought it. It's not a certain one exclusive, so. Or certain, not gold spot exclusive.
Oh. Yeah, this one was a little bit on the busy side.
I
for me.
like busy things, so that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. This is busy.
It is.
There's a lot going on here.
That's actually a little bit too busy for me too. I think that's why I didn't get that one, and you were like, "I'm gonna get it anyway," and got it.
I like busy things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
No,
know.
that's fine.
I like the little look.
Yeah,
the
it's just
little
bouquet.
birds.
It's got so many cute details on it. Like it's got a little stork. It's a stork stealing a child.
Oh. I didn't see that. That's cute. See, this has mushrooms in the back.
It does.
Mean, different kinds of flowers.
It's got an awful lot of stuff going on.
There's a gnome. I see it.
Yeah, down here.
And there's
There's
one that
right
was by the
here.
clip too.
There's one up here. Yeah, there's gnomes all over it.
Gnomes are creepy, but I think that adds to the charm of
I
it.
think that was the other thing that made me surprised that you were going to get a gnome. You don't like. I have one little garden gnome that I got from my grandma's. You're like, I don't like it.
I don't, and well, I don't want it to not be. I want it to be out there. I don't want it in our house.
Well, yeah, of
but
course.
I also don't like bees, but I love bees on my pens.
Oh yeah,
so
right.
I don't like
says,
gnomes, but I like this gnome pen. It makes no. I know it doesn't make sense.
There's P38 lighting, not 51. Though I do think I might have the Mustang somewhere too. Oh yeah. I was looking at the 51 on here. This is the Mustang one. I think that might have been what threw me off. Yeah, thanks for the correction there. How do your patrons get the gold spot code? It's on the. It's in a post. I need to find some way to make that more obvious. Maybe I'll send out another post or something about it. Remind me later, and I'll just tell you, Greg. This is the Amelia Earhart one. This is a Smithsonian version.
I like the Smithsonian ones a lot.
I don't know if there's been any Smithsonians I didn't like.
Yeah, I can't think of one. When we thought they were going out of business, those were ones that I picked up a bunch of. Not a bunch, not that many, but several of them, and most of them were the Smithsonian ones.
This is the Corsair. I had a fixation on the Corsair when I was a child because there was this show that we used to watch that was all about this like Corsair squadron. I can't remember the name of that show.
I was just gonna say what's the name? Hey Laura.
Oh, I don't remember.
Happy Friday, Pizza Friday.
I bet if I Google Corsair show. Nope, there are too many other things called Corsair. I'd have to do some more searching. Black Sheep, that's the one. Black Sheep Squadron. Greg
Not
coming
the
with the
movie
save.
Black Sheep with David Spade and Chris Farley.
Yeah, I don't think of that as a David Spade movie. I think it was a Chris Farley movie, but yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of weird that I mentioned David. Maybe it's because he's alive, and that's why I mentioned him first.
That's true.
What? I don't know.
He is, yeah. And this is the Stealth, the Blackbird, which is called Under the Radar, weirdly enough, which is not at all how that works.
Well,
but nonetheless,
black,
it's a
under the radar. It's stealthy.
Yeah. But anyway, there you go. There's my plane. Oh, and I have a space shuttle. This is the Discovery, and this is the Mission to Mars one.
That's one you were considering not getting, and I was like, I'm buying it.
Yeah, Audrey got this one. She's like, you're gonna want it, and I think it is cool. It's not my favorite of these, but it's pretty cool.
It's space, and it was orange. I'm like, you're gonna have it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened with that one.
You're not wrong.
Because look at all the rest that you have here. So
yeah, the ones I've been using this week are I have the pizza, which has a pizza on the top, and this one that I don't remember the name of. It's like Treads or something like that.
I thought it was it was orange.
Something like that.
Houndstooth.
No.
Chevron.
Nah, it's definitely.
Shoot.
Yeah. It's some other thing. Not a mission. Oh, Escape. Yeah. Escape from Mars?
I'll go get the cat rescue ones.
Yeah. Oh, these don't all fit. Well, anyway, I'll just put these over here. I'll deal with them later. But yeah, I'm excited about this P51. Goodness, I was looking at the darn 51 again. This thing is really stuck in my head. I like this Tomcat.
Where the dog one is?
It's in the tube, probably, on the top shelf to the left.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. So... let's scooch those out of the way.
There you go.
We didn't get all these at once, by the way. These are...
oh no.
these are accumulation over like 10 years or something. Maybe not quite 10. 8? I don't know. It's been a long time. Escape for the NASA space.
Slimline in here. I really like that one. I need to take it out.
Trax, Trax. That could be it. Yeah. So these are the dog and cat rescue ones. Audrey likes these a lot. I think this is the first time you've gotten a dog one.
Yeah, it is.
Scraggles.
Yeah. So yeah, number 1.
We actually rescued a dog. We don't have to buy the pen.
I think. Number 2, number 3. Oh, do we want to get the other one? Why did I get the other one?
I don't know. I just didn't want to grab the whole collection.
For some reason, I thought all of the cat ones were together.
It's become the retro show here.
There you go.
Oh, there's yet another cat. There we go. Put that there. Right on.
That's fair.
Yeah. There's several more back there. We got our Joey Feldmans and some Matthews. Haven't gotten my Space Cat yet, but it's allegedly in the mail. We're getting that soon.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, this is I mean, this right here is many years.
Oh yeah,
Here.
it's like
I mean, yeah.
at least 4 or 5 years of pens. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 anyway, because I think these are all different, and these are the same year. These are this year's. So.
No, I think this was last year's. And this was this year's.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were including that one.
No, these are all different years. Yeah. I only have the Corsair and the P51. I think the Corsair looked pretty cool in a fountain pen. I'll Google it for folks. Retro 51.
Did you answer the question about the gold nib thing?
I don't know if I saw it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I missed it while I was back there.
Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, it does have a little dot. I was wondering if you could feel the dots.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll get one of those. Yeah, that actually looks really good. I don't know if I've seen that one, actually.
It's interesting that it has the little top, but they're like, this is a retro.
Oh, yeah, that was on the
yeah.
previous version, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've always had that little tornado top thing.
Yeah.
I guess you could spin it by that, but... Yeah. Neat.
Hey Mike, I'm using fountain pens with gold nibs from Lamy for a long time, but I will make a change this time. What would you recommend for a brand like Visconti, Aurora, etc.? Are we, since those two, is it Italy only, or are we just talking about any?
Yeah, what's your, price range I think is important for those.
But those two are higher, so I would think that it's a little more open.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so what, give me some kind of price range. You only want Italian stuff, yeah. Couldn't make yourself buy the rollerball retros, have a Grey's Anatomy you never use. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they're not for everyone. I like the slimline one better than the regular, but unfortunately they never have different versions of the slimline.
Yeah, there are only like 4 of those or something, right?
3 maybe? Something like
Not
that.
very many.
So I wish they had more of those.
Same as Decimos. Like, I bet they sell well.
Yeah.
There were hardly any of the big shots, too.
Yeah, there
were
really
like
many of those, too.
5 different ones, maybe, counting those 2 that I have. There was like a baseball one, a basketball one. I feel like there was one more, but I don't remember what it was. If you Google Warbirds Club in your area, you might find local air clubs that invite owners of famous or historically significant planes in. They are 15 to 20-minute rides as fundraisers. That'd be kind of cool. I would do that. I never got to fly with my grandfather.
Yeah.
Like, he'd come down and they'd go flying. Like, my dad knew some people from the ham.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a ham radio guy, and so he knows a lot of pilots.
Yeah.
And they'd, like, go flying. Apparently, my grandfather, even in his old age, was, like, an extremely good... I mean, he was a flying ace, so I'm not surprised he was very good at flying, like, a Cessna. But...
I mean, what kind... This is a stupid question that has nothing to do with anything besides it's flying, but I wonder what kind of certifications you have to keep up. Is it, like, a yearly thing that you have to...
I don't know.
I was just curious about that.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Just ordered your Tomcat? Oh, there's still some available? Nice. I guess I didn't have to hurry. I don't know how many they had of them. I think it was an open set, like it was numbered but not limited was the deal.
Where they just keep numbering them?
I think was what it said. I don't know. I was kind of in a hurry. I was doing something else and like, oh, I'm just going to get this.
Oof.
Is this the one that we were looking at on Jimmy's table? And
I think so.
Yeah, so I'm
pretty sure that's what it was.
We saw this pen on Jimmy's table. We're like, oh, look at this Sailor. Yeah. And we'd seen the blue striped one and stuff, and this one has... a
friend of ours was considering getting it as well.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Max $400 budget for soft gold or otherness for long riding. You're going to want a pilot, I think, out of any of those. I found this on the John Gould site. It has the Rodden top, which looks really nice.
Yep. I have a few of the Rodden. That's the only way that I get to enjoy Rodden, so...
I'm fairly sure this is a Rushi on the body.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, I mean, that's not the reason you're not going to get it.
No, but that's just the reason for the Rod,
This right here is the reason that we're not going to get this
I don't remember asking Jimmy how much he was asking
for
it.
Pearl, center band engraved. Actually, it doesn't say. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe I made that up, but...
I mean, it very well could be.
Could be, especially at that price point.
Yeah.
So I would go for a pilot, I think, if you want something that's sub 400 that has a soft nib for it, because Auroras are a stiff nib.
Pelicans, those are pretty. I guess it's not 1,000, but that might be, if you're in the...
Like an 800 is pretty soft. And if you can get a decent price...
in Europe or something, I'm not sure where you are, but you can get it cheaper there.
Yeah, secondary market on like an 800 or like a
600?
European market one.
Yeah.
600, I don't know. I haven't written with it. Is it soft?
I don't know if it's soft, but I wouldn't say it's a nail or anything, as far as I remember. It said Urushi.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, I was just scanning it.
Yeah.
I would say get yourself a Pilot. Get a
Wajima Urushi coating.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, designed with jewels in mind. I mean, I get it. I like it. Soft gold or other nibs for long riding. Yeah, I mean, I would go with, if you've got up to 4, get yourself an 823.
What about a platinum with a soft nib?
If you can find a platinum with a soft medium, that might be good.
That's my other.
The only problem with that is like I had to have you tune mine up. Like it kind of didn't write super well when I got it. That's the only platinum I've ever had a problem
Exactly.
with.
I was just gonna say, well, maybe it was just that random one. I don't remember having to do much to it to make it better, but that's another decent priced one that has a soft nib that you could get.
But like a medium 823 has a really nice feel to it. Yeah, it's not exactly soft. Like I wouldn't push on it and try to get a lot of line variation, but it's definitely got that kind of feel to it. Yeah. And these are about $250-ish, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't actually bought one new. I've like got them secondary market. Or this one was actually sent out to me for a review by Goldspot, like a couple of years ago, I guess. Yeah. Must have been, maybe more.
That's got lucky there.
I know, I really did.
Thank you, Goldspot.
Yeah. That's... and then they gave me a code for my patrons, which is extra cool. Yeah. But this was, as soon as I wrote with this, I was like, oh yeah, no, I get why people love this pen. The 823 is the real business.
Becky says the soft fines can run dry.
I believe it.
Platinum one, yeah.
Platinum fines are a little bit on the dry side because they're very fine too.
Yeah.
But the soft medium's pretty good. What are your thoughts on the Twisby Eco? I love it. I bought one because I was...
lots of them, yeah.
Yeah, I've probably got like 4, 5.
I don't even count.
We don't have a Kimberly number of Ecos, but we have several. It was one. The
only one that I bought was one of them. I've only bought one of them.
Was that the yellow one?
Yeah. So I don't know how many you bought.
Well, maybe we only have like 3 or 4 because I've got a black one, I've got a blue one, and I've got the orange one. Then you have the yellow. So I guess we only have like 4. But yeah, they're really great. I thought I was going to just get one to like show on the blog, and I'm honestly not sure if I ever got around to reviewing it.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those things like this happens to every reviewer. I've talked to a bunch of them. We all have the same thing where you use a pen like all the time and you just never think to review it. Even if you bought it for that, like, you just start using it, it just becomes a thing that you use all the time and you don't focus on it for a review. But it's super good. Is it good for note taking? Absolutely.
Also in July, the world's largest air show takes place in Oshkosh. It's just 20 minutes from Appleton. Yep, which is correct. Where Anderson Pens is.
Yeah.
NASA even has a pavilion at the air show.
We used to go to a great air show down in Texas. That was a thing we used to do like every year.
Yep.
Remind me what the cartridge version of the 823 is. I think isn't it like the 923 or 743? Something like that. I don't remember. 743 is the cartridge. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Large capacity, good workhorse, perfect for notes. Yeah, for the Eco, absolutely.
I'm sort of weird that I don't know if I necessarily like a soft nib for note taking. I think I like nails more so.
Yeah, this is a different person.
Oh, well, no, I was just saying.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was weird in that it gives my hand a little more fatigue when it's too soft and
Yeah, and if I'm trying to write notes, I'm trying to write quickly.
Yeah.
So I want like a fine, maybe a medium fountain pen.
Yeah.
Ballpoints even for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have to think about it. And with a soft nib, I always feel like I have to think about it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, love your 823. It's hard not to. They're a great pen. Hardly anybody hasn't liked them. Now, I do know some people that have gotten an 823 with like one of the fancier nibs, like the FA nib or something, and found out that wasn't for them. If you want a soft nib, get that Pilot 823 with an FA nib. Oh. If you can. You have to get them from Japan. I forget who sells them.
Is that right?
There was like one company that was allowed to do it. But
yeah, because you can only get the one particular.
I feel like the 743 might have an FA, but if you want a really soft nib,
it's only black.
Probably.
Right? Like
yeah.
they're very specific. Like you can only
Yeah.
get one color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lot of those pens, like the upper level pens, like they only have like this has 3 colors.
Yeah.
And you can buy 2 of them in the U.S. You can't get the clear one here.
Yeah.
You can get brown and black, which are the ones I have. But Level 23 Decimo is such a good note-taking pen. The only thing with those is they don't carry that much ink. You just use a cartridge and
that you can't, but because they have a bigger cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing, it depends on how you hold it. I don't always love the way I hold a pen. The clip sometimes still is just a little in the way for me. But I love the clicky action, the nib side. Like, yeah, it is good for note taking, but sometimes the clip you have to find out if the clip is going to bother you or not.
See, I kind of like the clip because it doesn't bother me when I hold it because I have that kind of grip.
You have that grip, yeah.
But it also like immediately indexes that pen for me. Like I don't have to think about where it is.
That's true. It's always in the right orientation because of that.
And the same thing with the Twisby Eco T or like a Lamy Safari or something.
Yeah.
I
don't want a pen to tell me what to do. I want to do I want to hold a pen way I want to hold it.
I mean, with all fountain pens, you have to hold it in a particular way. Like, you got to orient the nib correctly.
Yes, but not like... The nib's telling me, not the grip, too. That's too far.
it's too much. Too many directives.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I get you. I think with the fountain pen, like, for note-taking, I want it to do that, like, unconsciously.
Pensacchi? Versace? I don't remember what the correct one is.
I actually don't know either.
Okay.
But, yeah, that one. That sounds right.
Then
Note-taking pens, the Loom. Solid, reliable, not too fragile, have in your pocket, and yes, nib, very little bounce. Yep. No real bounce on those. Sometimes on the fine, you'll get a little bit of bounciness. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Weirdly, their fines are a little bit bouncy, mediums and stuff aren't.
Tokyo Quill Pen Shop used to sell the A23 with the specialty nibs online. Now you have to email them.
And they don't advertise.
That makes sense.
Yeah. They're not real. I don't think they're really supposed to, is the thing. So.
Don't say anything.
Well, Pilot's not going to watch this. I can't even get an A23 in the UK.
Do you think that we're not popular? I mean...
No, not enough to be on Pilot's radar.
What? We met the Pilot people at the show.
Oh, that's true. Shane, I
and
think.
you may have given him a card even.
I did. I gave Shane and Bill
Shane,
both my
if you're
cards.
out there, you didn't hear anything.
I hope it's Shade, otherwise I'm saying his name wrong.
Oh, no. His
card's in my wallet. Go get it.
No, I'm not getting it.
Oh, man. Well, anyway. Customer Rushi's amazing. It is. Yeah, for sure. Also, the 845, which is like the little version of the Customer Rushi. Super good. I was kind of tempted by one of those at Triangle, but
I feel like
didn't.
I'm the reason why I've ruined a Rushi for you.
No, it's just a good excuse.
I don't want to be the excuse.
Too bad.
I don't want to be the excuse. I don't want to be the reason why you don't get something. Because I can't enjoy it. I don't care.
It's fine.
I mean, would I like a Bocamundo pen? That'd be fun to design something.
Audrey, by the way, can't really handle a Rushi stuff. She gets like a mango reaction from it. Your arm's looking better, by the way. I saw it on camera and I was like, oh, look at that. It's just a little bit discolored now. Look at you healing up like a champ.
There's like one little dot.
That I think might have been where it was worse. Like that was the part that the scab didn't come off
yeah.
forever.
So we'll see if it actually scars.
There's one place in the UK that sells the H23, Choosing Keeping. They don't even have many and they're expensive. Bought here from Italy. Crazy. I know like sometimes you have to go straight from Japan. Might even be like worth importing from the US. Probably not. I'm sure they're cheaper in Japan. Decided to pull the trigger to buy them from the guys at Stilo for sure. So I looked up 823 several years ago. I couldn't find with an EF nib. You probably don't want one with an EF nib. The fine nib is very fine. There's a huge difference between the fine and the medium nib on that pen. I wonder if I can even show it. I gotta find my one with the fine right quick. I'm not 100% sure where I put it. But it's a massive difference. Nib on the CU is incredible. Better than the Emperor. What's the CU? Oh, Customer Rushi.
Customer Rushi, yeah.
Better than the Emperor, better than the 845. I know it's huge.
Go-To says, I think Tokyo Quill got told to stop.
I feel like one of them definitely got told to stop, so that checks out.
I have heard bad news about the Tomoe River paper. What are your thoughts? I spoke with my neighbors from the Galen Leather too about the situation.
They're your neighbors? You're in Turkey, eh?
Must be.
Yeah, my thoughts are that's too bad because a lot of people are going to be sad about it. It's not really going to affect me though. I use Tomoe River sometimes, like it's in my Hobonichi, but that's about the only time I ever use it. It's in my ink journal too, but like whatever, I can deal with that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people will be upset because it's loved by many people.
Yeah.
But just remember there are lots of other papers out there. I mean, there's a lot of options that... Tomoe is just one that people know all about. And when you're getting into good paper, it's one that people always talk about.
It's pretty accessible. Like, you usually find it.
Maybe we'll have to find other versions that are a little bit harder to find, but there are other ones out there.
Like Kokuyo makes a couple that are really good that they have in like the Jibun Techo.
Yeah.
Uses a Kokuyo paper that's very close to, I think, Tomoe River, but not as crinkly. So, and maybe not quite as thin, but like it's pretty close. I think there's gonna be plenty that'll be okay.
Yeah, at least it's pushing other people to develop new paper.
It might be, yeah.
I mean,
right, minuscule 3 millimeter line. Okay, yeah, Japanese extra fine is probably your jam.
Yeah.
That's so fine. I can't deal with that. It's too fine for me. Devastated. I wonder what Hobonichi will do. Yeah, I'm curious about what they're gonna do as well.
I mean, Hobonichi is so big. It's not just the planner community. I would say is much bigger than the fountain pen community.
Oh, it's way bigger. Yeah.
So Hobonichi, I can imagine. I mean, they have to be. I think they're rolling in dough. Is what I'm saying. They could create their own.
Yeah. And they might have stockpiles of it. We don't know.
Or they could have stockpiles.
If they could have a warehouse full of Tomoe.
I wouldn't be shocked of them having the opportunity to make something that is similar, or with back piles. You might not see it for a while. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Yamamoto. Yeah. Yamamoto's got good new stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of paper out there, and I think something is just going to take its place, and we'll be like, oh yeah, I remember Tomoe River, but we'll also be fine with what the next thing is. I think it'll be okay. So yeah, try not to be too devastated or like mourn it, and then we'll find something.
You can be sad and then, mourn, go through all the stages, and then give a few others a try and see if there's something that will almost be enough for you.
Yeah. I like my paper a little bit thicker than Tomoe anyway, so.
Oh, Hobonichi said they're covered through 2022.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. Wish somebody would review the Fabriano Trachea? I have a feeling that can work as a poor man's Tomoe River is so cheap and works for all the fountain pens. I've never even seen that stuff. Trachea? I believe you.
I have no idea. That's
no idea.
But
yeah, I've never even seen that feta. So Hobonichi probably got a big heads up. I don't know if they did or not. Like maybe. Cosmo Airlight seems to be alternative. I don't know. Cosmo Airlight doesn't feel the same to me. It's definitely got more texture to it.
I think I tried that, right? Didn't you have me try that?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of it. Well, I mean,
it doesn't.
100, 200 sheets, something like that. It's not the same.
No.
It's going to be way more divisive, I think, than that.
Martin loves Clairefontaine. Clairefontaine's a little too coated for me.
No, it's too coated for me. You like Clairefontaine. At least that was the word on the street before.
Well, now that I work on nibs, I don't love Clairefontaine as much. You get a Clairefontaine, you get a nice lubricated ink, you get a smooth nib, you get skipping or hard starting, and then you're like, oh, I'm having fun. So that's the only reason why.
Yeah, Clairefontaine is mega coated and smooth.
Yeah.
It's more coated than Rhodia even.
Even though they're made by the same brand now. So.
Yeah, it's just different grades.
Yeah.
Cosmo's very good, but not a replacement. I agree, Alicia.
Hey, Olivier.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm looking for new stuff coming out of Kokuyo. I think they're going to be the ones that replace it, but maybe not. We'll see. We'll see in a couple of years.
I think it's so interesting hearing all the behind the scenes of this machine is not make. I think it's really weird that
there's like one machine in the world that can make this stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Like all that paper you've been using is from one machine, and that's it. And that machine's down, or we're not making anymore.
It broke, and we can't fix it.
Yeah.
So we got this new machine, and it makes it kind of the same-ish, but not really.
Because it's not the same machine.
Yeah.
And you can't get the machine to do that machine thing for whatever.
Yeah, there aren't spare parts for the one-off machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I was kind of blown away by that, honestly. But Apica, I don't know if I've ever used the Apica premium stuff. I have like one Apica notebook, and it felt nice, but I don't know. I don't know that one very well. I really liking Kokuyo. Yeah, it's good. Kokuyo makes a good like office paper too. I've got it in.
Is that the campus one?
No, that's
Are those good?
yeah, I like
That's what I
those.
thought that I mean, they're cheaper, but
Are they Kikuyo?
I don't remember.
Maybe.
That's what I was
They're
gonna
over in
ask.
my paper stash.
Oh, I'm not gonna go
Work in
for that.
manufacturing, and that's more common than you think, says Alicia. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, after I heard that, I'm like, I bet that's true all over the place. Yeah. But,
I wonder
yeah.
what the machine looks like. I don't know why I'm curious. I'm like,
I
what
saw
is
a
this
picture of it.
machine?
I saw
really?
a picture of it somewhere.
The famous machine, the famous toy river machine.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it somewhere. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like these. I like all these machines that are like around the paper situation.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to go to like the Right Notepads shop, but I've seen a lot of pictures, and that seems like because they've got all these like historic paper and binding and all that kind of stuff. And then Skylab Letterpress.
Yeah.
When Bob shows off his machines, like the Heidelbergs
I've
and stuff,
seen that,
I'm like,
yeah.
holy crap! Look at all the craziness in that.
Carol says Oasis.
Oh, yeah, they do make the
Marmon,
campus.
I'm guessing is and
Probably.
Fabriano and Midori.
Oasis. People don't know enough about.
I don't know what that is.
Oh really? Oh yeah, they're great notebooks.
Yeah, Kikuyo make the campus notebooks, and I believe the same paper as the
KB. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when you said I said no, I was like, well, maybe. It's been a while since I picked out a campus notebook.
I remember seeing the campus notebooks for the first time, and I brought them home for you. I'm pretty sure that was the first time. The people next to us and at the LA show.
It was Logical that you brought home.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And I couldn't figure out what it was. It was Logical Prime. That's made by the Oasis folks. And it's actually super good. Like, really like those.
That's what I thought based on feeling at the show.
But it just didn't have anything on it. Like, there was no branding. There were no.
Yeah.
It just said Logical. I'm like, well, how do I look that up?
Yeah.
So I had to find it at a DC show, and I'm like, tell me about this paper. And so they did a bit. Yeah. Let's see. So they've been losing money on the paper for years. Yeah, that's what I hear. What if the machine needed to be refurbished, just a good excuse to rethink making it? Probably was. Do you like a Leuchtturm? Leuchtturm is okay. It's nice and soft. I like the feel of Leuchtturm, but it's not super fountain pen friendly.
It depends more so. I do like that it's a little bit more absorbent, which can be good for note taking and things. So you're not smearing it and things like that. So that's what I do like about Leuchtturm.
Yeah. Like the Fabriano, use art Fabriano papers a lot and found some File Rouge pocket books. Interesting. The paper isn't super smooth.
Fabriano is not known for being smooth. It's
yeah, I've actually got one right here. Come out. Yeah, this is a Fabriano right here, actually. I don't know what style this is.
You got a Marshalls for $5?
This is one.
When did we go to Marshalls?
We didn't.
Okay.
Sandra got me. Sandra sent me a message one time.
I remember that.
She's like, they have the Fabriano. It's $5. I'm like, get me as many as you can put in your cart. So I got like 4 because there weren't that many. But yeah, these are usually $8. But yeah, $4 a piece. It's definitely got some texture to it. It's not quite white. But yeah, I like these a lot. It's a glue bind, which I'm a huge fan of.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah. But very fountain pen friendly, good for all kinds of things. I like the Fabriano a lot.
Yeah.
I also really like... Where did I put it?
I sent you some pics of the Fabriano whatever.
Treccia, maybe? We don't know. There it is. I also like this one that I was showing off last week. We were doing ink swatches on it. I have a review of this coming up. It took so long to render and upload this darn video that I just couldn't even put it up yesterday. It was like 9:30 before it was even finished.
Really?
It took 3 hours to upload that video. Thanks, YouTube.
Carol uses Fabriano for drawing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, they have a big drawing, like a big art presence for sure.
Greg says, I think the Leuchtturm paper QC has changed. They seem a little hit or miss. And don't get the A for Plus Master notebook from them. A totally different paper and it is no good for fountain pens. Fabriano Eco
Quad, that's the one I have. Seems to feather for you, huh? Yeah, I've never had it feather. It's always been really good for me.
Greer has Logical notebooks. What's Greer?
I think Greer must be a shop.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Also experienced feathering Fabriano. Colors aren't as vibrant on the paper. Well, it's not really a white. It's more of a like a step yellower than cream, I think, actually. So these are some pictures that Feta took. Sent me a whole, how do I get out of this? Sent me a whole, like, Google photo thing of it. So there's the There's the paper.
Master A4 Plus has thicker, uncoated paper that soaks up the ink.
Greer is a store in Chicago.
Oh.
Quite back yet.
Well, yeah, I mean...
They will be back in September, I think. Yeah. That looks like it's pretty good. It's got a nice white color to it, which makes the colors pop pretty well. Looks like it's not having any problems with feathering or spread. Let's Hero. Let's see what else you got in here.
They be poppin'?
They be poppin'! That's what they be doing. Lamy Turquoise, GVFC, Hazelnut, Carbon, Ear Suzuku. Yeah, this has no problem on any of these, so that's probably good stuff.
Plains Crafter, I wish I could find Graphilo paper in these sheets.
Yeah, Graphilo, I have one notebook from Graphilo. It's kind of too expensive for me to experiment with more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got like one notebook. I forget. Actually, I think it's in here. Just move your leg.
Do you know if Greer reopened, or are they still offering pickup only?
I have no idea. We didn't even know it was a store. Actually, I remember
I
that
they're talking to.
Oh yeah, probably somebody else.
Yeah.
This is my
Ruth.
This is one of my paper stashes. So.
Oh, the masking tape book.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I did too until right now.
I was gonna put this on my table at Triangle. I want money more than these pens.
And you did not, huh?
Didn't do it. I forgot about it. These are Write Notepads. Fine stationery paper from the Test Kitchen, which have these awesome woodblock or like woodcut impressions. The paper is not super great for fountain pens. It's very, very thick, but it can feather a little bit. This is masking tape in a whole book. It's this is something we got in our mailbox from some shrub.
Why did you keep that?
I make like crap notes on it. Like it was like I'm making like a grocery list or something. I just throw it on there. It's that's from Skylab. Here's a logical. I think this is the one you brought me back first.
Yep.
Just no, it can't be. It has too much stuff on it. Yeah, this is a logical notebook. Another woodcut. Some more of these. I got a bunch of these apparently. Oh, bad piece of paper from UNCG. Puo. Which is actually really nice. I do that. I use that for my my coffee notebook. I thought I had my Graphilo in here. Maybe I didn't. It's Franklin Christoph. That's an old school Franklin Christoph one with little threads. There's the Graphilo. I'm not even sure if I've used it. An Anderson Pens proper pad with high heels and bags on it.
I remember that.
I haven't even gotten to the bottom of this in a while. Oh, this is the Montegrappa one. This is made with Fabriano paper in it.
Oh,
or it's actually made by Fabriano for them. I don't think they ever put it on the market, so I never got into it.
You have coasters.
I know, I have more coasters.
I would like some passive-aggressive notes.
Well, you know where to get them. I've already got some in my in my post-it drawer that I use.
I got to use some at my old job. It was fun.
Yeah. So, let's put these back together and we'll get into this Graphilo. Can I get it all back in, you think? Or is this like I unfolded a map and now I'm doomed?
Oh, I used to use this on my planner, and then I stopped using a planner. And you're not using it.
I don't have a planner that it fits in anymore.
Well, throw it away. Give it away.
I guess I could. Somebody would probably use it. That's true.
Yeah.
Give it away. What am I?
Charitable?
I'll just put this on the ground. Ugh. All right. This is the Graphilo. How much was it? $14 for this little notebook.
Woo! House and home.
I know. House and also home. Can I get into this?
I have not been reading, so I think all these are...
So reams of A4. Interesting. Yeah, Clairefontaine's not an expensive brand. Like, it's like school paper in France.
Yeah, you can get 500 sheets of A4 for $28 Canadian. And the best thing about the trade show is that they're very, very cheap. Same as in Italy for tracing paper because it's thin as tomoe.
Oh, it is. Interesting.
Also makes printer paper. Huh, I didn't even know that Clairefontaine uses that.
Yeah, either. Here for a few minutes and leaving. Good to see you, Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie.
Speaking of Post-it's anniversary coming up, the Post-it anniversary is coming up for the Extreme Post-it.
Yep.
They want me to... There's been some talk on the Discord about you should do a party for it, and I don't know how to do that. I'm like, I don't even party for my birthday. I'm not a...
I don't know.
This is nice paper. I'm not even sure how can we go into this yet. I don't think I've ever written in it. We should try to write in it. It's got like a very nice I thought this was actually like a guide sheet behind the first page because it's so light. It's got a very light rule.
Yeah.
It's ruled, but very lightly. Let's do a little bit of... Let's write on it with some stuff. Sparklers is your vote? Well, yeah. What am I gonna do with it? Like, you can have some sparklers and like sit near it.
Yeah.
Do a little Instagram live.
Firecrackers are illegal in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I've never lived in a place that firecrackers were not illegal.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is...
also, Scraggles is scared of firecrackers of any kind.
Well, not sparklers. She wouldn't care
about those. I'm just saying anything besides sparklers she would not like.
This paper feels really nice. Got a good feel to it. Not getting any weird feathering or bleeding or anything. Nothing there. That looks good.
Bye, Jeannie.
You actually still see it being a little bit wet there. I just wanted to run in because you keep missing these. You made it.
Try and smear it and see if it...
No, it's still wet. You'll definitely smear it. Let's see on the screen.
A little bit.
This is a Auto Flash Dry. Works perfectly well. Feels nice.
There's a new Blackwing box thing that I showed you for Pencil Talk.
Oh yeah, yeah. We should find that.
It was fun. It looked nice. I mean, it's expensive, but it comes with lots of pencils and a fun wooden box.
Sound of Rain, Jungle Bottled Ink, Concrete Studio. I figured it'd be here on their like new stuff list, but it's not. I'll have to search for it. Here, write a thing in this notebook while I'm searching. We can double task. Multitask? That's the thing. That is Kala Spectrolite. You kind of got that sideways on the page there. You give me a hard time about turning my pen. There you go.
I don't know what...
It spells exactly like it sounds. Spectrolite, L-I-T-E is the only weird thing. C-T...
C-T?
Yeah, Spectro, R-O-L-I-T-E. Yeah, that feathered a little bit in my my croaky notebook.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it's kind of weird. I really like this ink, but there are a couple of papers it'll actually feather on. Although it only feathered in like a couple of places, so I'm kind of thinking it was like some of my hand oil or something. It was down the page pretty far. The rustic box. Yeah, that's what it is. What else do we have here? Let's put something real bad on it. Hold on, let me put something underneath this page. I don't want to ruin 2 pages with this silly game we're playing here. Oh, the smell. Wow. So, you want to make a bet about whether it went through or not?
No, I'm not going to bet you.
I bet it did.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to bet. No?
It didn't? Just barely.
Just barely.
Wow, weird. Let's try this one. This one bled straight through the croaky notebook. It is an intent. I had it up there for a reason, actually. There we go. No, it does not come with 4 dozen pencils. You'd wish it does for the price.
Yeah, it does.
No, it comes with like a dozen.
Oh, couple. Oh, I thought you meant.
That one came through a little bit more.
Yep.
It's actually, you can see it's bleeding through right now.
Right now, yep.
Interesting, but not that bad. Y'all watch that croaky review to want to see some bleed through. This is a pilot address pen.
Love the Kala Nostalgia inks. They were a nice palette cleanser. Did you say that already?
Nope.
Okay. After years of chasing sheen and shading.
This Graffilo paper is real nice. I like it.
Isn't that the expensive one?
Yeah, it's like $14. But, you know.
That isn't always... More expensive doesn't mean always better.
No, it doesn't. Sure. It surely doesn't. Like this one. It's the Retro and Paper Talk today.
It really is.
This is the Flying Spirit notebook, which is a Clairefontaine product. It's got this like fun airship thing going on. It was like $8. It's got this. This is my plague journal. I started it when we got locked down, more or less. It's got like a sort of creamy paper. It feels nice, but it actually is not that great. I was very disappointed in how it handled fountain penning,
That's too bad.
given that it's Clairefontaine. But it's not the worst. Like, it doesn't bleed straight through, but it has some bleeding, it has some feathering, some behavior I'm not expecting from a Clairefontaine. This is like twice as expensive, I think, because it's got half as many pages.
Artful Colorist says they love the address pens from Pilot. Said they are hard to find now.
You have to get them at Jet Pens, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if they still have them, that's the only place I've ever seen them.
Sam asked, do you have any experience with Dr. Grip pens?
You do. You used to use a Dr. Grip.
I did, but that was when I was not using good paper, so I don't know.
That's a G2. So it's not.
Oh. Yeah, it was good. It was a thicker grip than what I'm used to, but it was fun having the squishy. So, but it was, yeah, it's been a long time since I've had it. But
I think I still have it.
Oh, really? Oh.
There we go. Oh. This is all highlighters, whiteboard markers, a few other random things.
That's sort of giving me anxiety just looking at it.
Really?
Yeah. It could be my old work stuff out in the garage.
It could be. Now that's just full of spiders at this point.
I know. Probably the bad kind too.
This is my mag light from when I was a projectionist in high school.
Nerd.
These are the best whiteboard markers I've ever used.
Yeah, I remember you talking about those.
These are Pilot Board Masters. There's another one. Yep. They're fantastic.
Board Masters. I mean, it has a big name, so I'm glad they, lived up to the hype.
It's the Board Master.
Yep.
They're actually refillable. When you run out of ink in these things, you just take off this cartridge in the back and slap a new one in there.
That is very good for the earth. Good for them.
Yeah, I've only, I think, run one of them down, but because I got a bunch of them and then I had a room with chalkboards the next semester. I hate chalk.
The chaotic pen tray.
It is. There's a little Paca. I got to do a review on that one. All right, no, I don't have it. But yeah, I think they feel nice, and they write like a G2. So if you like a G2 gel pen, ain't nothing wrong with that. They should also make gender reveal things that include explosives illegal too. Yeah, so dumb. Sex reveal parties. Like, who cares? Jet pens don't have them anymore. The Dr. Grip gels are great. Jet pens don't have them anymore. I wonder if they're a Yoseka.
Do you have any Hagoromo chalk?
Is that the one that like the math nerds are all like spending hundreds of dollars on pieces of chalk for? Because I don't think so.
Doesn't Statler have a refillable whiteboard marker?
I don't know. I've never seen that one.
May.
I've seen some Statler
they have a lot of
refillable highlighters. What was the address? Yeah, they may not have them either. Yeah, they may be gone forever. Who knows? Who knows? This is the thing we were going to show you from Drum Ghouls.
Yeah.
The Blackwing Rustic Gift Box Mixed comes with several pencils. They're two.
Like 14, 12 of them, something like that.
It says your choice, but I don't think it's really your choice. I think you get these: 3 Blackwing mats, 3 602s, 3 pearls, 3 naturals, so 12 pencils. Plus a reliable 2-step long point sharpener and a rustic gift box. Aged pine. It's black cork-lined interior. No, that's not it. That's a Fude pen.
Weird, it comes up when I search.
Yeah, it looks kind of the same, but it's a different sort of thing. This looks cool, and I like this variety of pencils they've got there. Like those are a variety of pencils that I like. I mean, the natural is my favorite. That's the one I actually use right in front of me all the time. I like that extra firm core, but $60 for like $20 or $30 worth of pens seems like an awful lot. Or pencils, rather.
All together in one thing as like a gift. I get it.
I wonder how much this sharpener is by itself.
So I know nothing about this, but the Fine Japanese Stationery has
there
them.
It is. Fine Japanese
Stationery.
Stationery.
It's out of stock.
Yeah,
it says out of stock, but it says add to cart too. It threw me off.
The two-step long point sharpener is $10. That's way more expensive than I thought it was.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're like, oh, they're a couple dollars. I'm like, for Blackwing, I don't just the name of having a Blackwing something. I would think it would add at least $5.
It's this thing, which I have kind of figured out how to use.
Did you? Oh,
yeah,
good.
I have the black one. Anna, well-appointed desk, gave that to me. And then there's this one-step one, which is very expensive, and I think this is one that, like, they had a bad batch of them or something, and Brad Dowdy got one, and he's like, this sharpener is garbage. And they said, oh, yeah, we have a bad batch. And they sent him a new one, which was good. But, I mean, this thing's $20. Like, it ought to sharpen a pencil by itself out of the box. Like, that's a lot of money for a pencil sharpener, man. Those little Coom ones are, I think, very good and inexpensive. Let's see how much those cost. Watch those be like $35. I don't even know. The one-stage sharpener is great. That's good. I'm glad. If the pencil highlighters are tried, do you recommend a brand? Oh, somebody else has been talking about that. Noodles makes an ink for whiteboards. Yeah, I haven't ever tried that. Pencil highlighters work well with fountain pens. You know what works really well with fountain pens? My favorite thing is the Staedtler Text Surfer Classic. It says it is inkjet safe. It is also fountain pen safe. I've had, like, if you go over it quickly after you write a note, it might smear like a wet part.
Yeah.
But these are extremely good for fountain pens, so those are really good. Yeah, the Caran d'Ache highlighter pencils aren't bad. There's also like a gel one. There's like a gel highlighter. It's kind of weird. I don't really recommend it. It doesn't look clean, you know.
It's just not clean.
Pencil sharpeners are a whole other thing. Oh, I know.
You found that out quickly.
I did. This is the one this is the one I like best.
Yep.
Right there. That's it. The Coom 400-5L Stenographer's Long Point Sharpener, one hole, $1.35. Great pencil sharpener.
Does a straw have one ends or two?
One hole?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's got one. But, yeah. Oh, this one I use a lot too.
Yeah, you do.
It's literally right here.
Why don't you get the 2-hole?
This is the 2-hole.
No, the other kind that's the 2-hole.
This one?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing. $1.65. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like this little red 2-hole one. This is probably this one and the little metal one, I think, are my favorites. They're super easy to use. This one I had to teach myself a little bit of something because I was mangling them a little bit, but just grab those.
See, have a good weekend, Laura.
$20. I don't know, man. Mitsubishi Uni KH20 pencil sharpener is your favorite. I don't know, man. Take care, Laura. It's good to see you. A little $2 Kuma long point is great. Yeah, it's great. Really dislike that sharpener. Cannot get it to work. Which one? Which one, Greg? Let me see this. Oh, I can't highlight it there. What am I doing? Mitsubishi. I gotta look at this Mitsubishi. I've been really tempted by some of the weird ones that Palomino will have on his table.
Mitsubishi, like...
They make so many things.
Everything.
Many things. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Oh, yeah, it's got this... let me put this up here.
Hand crank as well.
Yeah, it's got this little hand crank, but also it's got this thing that you can set to how, like, long you want the point to be. And then this can set to the diameter of the pencil, I think is how it works. I forget. Paul Areno was showing me one like this, and I thought it was pretty neat. Fine point, broader tip, adjusted by pressing the button in the center of the handle. Yeah. Sharpen the pencil a bit more, blunt tip, press it, and turn the hand crank. You know, it does some cool stuff. Yeah, it's not that bad. $30. It's a pretty substantial pencil sharpener. Anyway. Sort of my classroom friendly for a desktop sharpener, but it does leave bite marks on the pencil. Oh. Gauge 20 is really good. Why is Staedtler a non-profit? I don't know. Is it? I didn't know it was. Coombe single horn long point sharpeners real hit or miss. Some are okay with both are garbage. Oh.
I never use pencil.
Yeah. I started using them more since I found one that I like. That makes a big difference.
I mean, we have them at work and they're fine.
I haven't gotten the Franklin Christoph ones yet. They're Musgraves. I got to check those out.
No idea. I mean, I
keep forgetting
I'm
to tell
not
you.
sure. Yeah. We've moved and everything is in different places.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, this is the other one that I use a lot, which is the Palomino 42. You can tell I've made some mistakes with this one.
What?
I know.
It's Pizza Friday.
It totally is. Half the pressure, twice the speed. I like that. I think that's a fun logo. Mm-hmm. Which is a regular old Palomino. Use this one a fair amount as well. But you can tell because I sharpened it poorly. Anyway, it's sharp enough to work.
2019 Mike would be very bothered by this
conversation. He would. He'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
Which is fair. Yeah. Some people also say wrap the pencil in washi or masking tape and doesn't do the bite marks. That seems like a lot of work. The gray one's your favorite. Yeah, it's a good core. It's a little soft, I think, if I remember right. M&R to have rubber instead of metal grippers doesn't mar the pencils. Fancy. Kimberly, we were just talking about people who had an awful lot of Twisby Ecos.
Yep, we did.
We never get Kimberly in this feed. What's up? Pizza are you having tonight? I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know yet.
Probably some Domino's.
Yeah.
Probably a Domino. Maybe I don't want to leave. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, you should tell them about the story about pizza last week. It was free.
Oh, yeah.
We have no idea.
I have no idea. Maybe we should go back there. Because, I'll ask them, hey, did y'all, come up short last week? Yeah, so I go to the pizza place, which is one I have to drive to. It's like 20 minutes away. So I have to drive there and get it. They won't deliver out this far, obviously. But it's fantastic pizza, and we've been going there for 10 years or something, probably.
Yeah, many years.
And so, the owner knows us and stuff. But it was free. I handed her my card, and she came back. She's like, yeah, it's already been paid for. I was like, how? She's like, I don't know. It just says it's been paid for. I said, well, maybe Audrey paid for it over the phone. I don't know.
Give my credit card over the phone.
I didn't think so.
Sorry, people do that all the time. But, yeah. No,
yeah, it's fine.
I didn't do that.
So, yeah, you made it? Oh, you made it to the... Yeah. I was like, you made our pizza? You made our pizza free?
What?
See, I have no idea why it was free, but hey, all of it was free.
And he comes home, he's like, did you buy the pizza? I'm like, no, you did. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I didn't, so I don't know. We got free pizza. I totally forgot about that. We probably ought to go back there this week, and I can ask and make sure. Because I really like this place. It's like it's like there's this one guy who owns it. Yeah. A family pizza place. Not under the pizza gods. I mean, look, maybe he bought us pizza. That's possible.
It is.
He knows us.
Yeah.
By name and stuff.
He makes jokes about us going there.
Does he?
Yeah. Remember that one time he's asking for the name, and you're like, Madness, he's like, I was just joking. I know who you are.
Or, I've seen him a couple of times. Somebody will be like, oh yeah, there's pizza for. He's like, I know who they are. He's like, how do you not know them?
Stop come on.
That's right. So fancy seeing us? Well, this is what our faces look like, man. Glamour shots. Also found is called Staedtler, wholly owned by the nonprofit Staedtler Foundation, whose aim is the promotion of scientific research at German polytechnics universities. Also finances cultural projects such as the reconstruction of the Frauenkirche in Dresden. Huh. Frauenkirche. I don't know what that one is. I don't know what that is.
I don't speak any German at all.
Would that be women's college? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. It's been a long time since I did German. Yum-O. It was Yum-O. Women's church? Okay. Got the women's part. Usually miss these because you forget I'm going live. Well.
Yeah, YouTube isn't always good about... Turn the bell on, everyone. Maybe that does something. Who knows? Sometimes it will tell you an hour, and sometimes it will tell you when it's over.
Yeah, I have some channels that I've belled, and sometimes it tells me about it Twitch is the same way. Like
Oh,
Twitch,
really?
like some of them I've gotten. So I've done the alert thing to tell me when they go live, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
And the like button's like right here.
Oh yeah, hit
Maybe
that.
it's over here.
No, it's probably over here.
Here. Here.
Here.
It's not there. It's not here.
If it only works if you have a tab open and you're at the computer. Well, it'll also send it, like, depending on how you have your phone logged in, like, it should send it to your phone and be like, here's an alert. I do usually set these things up, these streams up pretty early. Mm-hmm. But it's supposed to take the kid to
chat while... So people can chat.
Kimberly was supposed to take his kid to the checkup, but totally forgot. Kimberly.
Who hasn't done that, though?
Yeah. I forgot my own.
Yeah.
I forgot to go to my own first doctor's appointment in like 30 years.
You were so mad. Like, you were angry at me just because.
No, I was angry at myself.
Because you're just so angry at yourself. You're angry at you're just angry. You're like, I forgot. How could I?
And she's like, who cares? And I'm like, me. And we go to the same doctors, and like they're gonna take it out on you. They're gonna be like, you're the one that has the.
I never go. I mean, I never have to go. I go to another doctor for the usual, like they check everything. Yeah. And if I get, I've been knocking on wood because I haven't gotten any other thing that I need to go to the family practice for. So.
Beth says, woohoo, nail polish collection boxed for shipping, 6 medium flat rate boxes.
Not too shabby. Yeah.
The appointment was maybe a year ago. Oh.
Did they send you a call? Or they call you? Or
turns out the appointment was made before a year was over, so it was good. I don't know what that means. I don't know what those words mean. Tell you to remind you, I think that's a problem. Could be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Before a year was over.
What is time?
Insurance shenanigans, probably. Oh, yeah, it could be.
That's very well could be, yeah.
Oh, you can't get an annual checkup more frequently than every year. Oh, I see.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Insurance.
As somebody who's been to a doctor once.
And then there's so many years.
I know.
Use just years. Mike says he uses academic years.
I do.
And he's like, oh, next year I have whatever. And I'm like...
And I mean September.
And I mean 2022.
Yeah.
And after. And I'm like, that long from now? And he's like, well, it's just a couple months.
Yeah. I've never left school, so that's what a year means for me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. School years. Yeah. What is time even for? Like, who cares? Yeah. Yep. All right, folks, we're going to get some pizza because I'm hungry.
Yeah, we didn't really do much.
We chatted about stuff. Do much? What are you talking about? We looked at a zillion Retro 51 pens.
Yeah, we've gone over those before. These people, they're probably bored.
I don't know. People didn't leave. We talked about a whole lot of paper.
There was a lot of paper talk.
So much paper. We talked about pencils and pencil sharpeners briefly.
Yeah.
Which, Sarah's right. 2019 Mike would have been like, did you sharpen them into the trash can and just throw the whole thing away? Because that's what pencils are for.
Mike of 2019 is still cheap, so he'd be like $1.35 for a thing or a sharpener. That's pretty decent. Okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah, 2019 Mike would still buy a $1.35 sharpener.
Yeah, that was good.
Still wouldn't buy a $20 sharpener.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But like $1 or $2. Yeah. I don't care about that. It's fine.
How did the ecos come up? Somebody asked about
yes.
the eco.
Yeah, somebody was asking about if we liked the eco, and I'm like, yeah, we like it enough to have several. Not like a Kimberly number of ecos, but like several.
And those don't fail as often as well, which is
I think I've only heard of like 2 or 3 failing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure more have, but I've only remember hearing a couple stories. Have a look at the El Casco sharpener. Okay, I'll do that, but only for you, Greg, because I said your name wrong for like 3 years.
And poor Olivier, he's out there too, going, hey, you didn't say my name right either.
I still would get that wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are the ones I was looking at from...
Is that a lantern?
No, it's not a lantern. No. This is a dope pencil sharpener.
That is more expensive than our pasta maker, which looks just like that.
Well, then let's go to the gold one then, because that's a mere $509.
I'm so glad that's more.
Yeah, so when you open it, you pull this little lever, you go like this, and you pull it over to the right, and that thing like spirals open like a spaceship door. It's got this little drawer is where the shavings live. These are so fancy and cool. Yeah, no, they're neat. That's the kind I was looking at from Palomino. His are all like older and like vintagey stuff, and not $300. But yeah, very cool. Anyway, yeah. Those are dope. This one's $1,500. Hold on.
Far-fetched indeed.
Far-fetched indeed. You don't have to tell me it's far-fetched. Like, holy smokes. 18 karat gold pencil sharpener. One size available. You'd think they'd have more sizes. 100% 18 karat gold. So like you go to turn the crank and it just folds because it's super soft. Is that the gold tone hardware? The inside doesn't even sharpen a pencil because they made the blades out of gold. Yep. just grinds them flat. What? This is an ink rock, a blotter rocker for $600. All right, no, that's absurd. I'm not going to do that. Why, indeed. Same cam as Mike when it comes to pencils. Colored pencils are the exception. I found a couple of pencils I like, Kimberly, so...
We have 2 announcements.
Wait, we do?
Make. Yes. Number 1, if you're interested in getting a bird pen, there's a sign up on...
Yes. Yes.
And number 2...
where's that sign up?
Sunday, we will have our Universal Yums stream on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
And it's South Korea.
Here we go. Totally forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. The bird pen sign up form, which I have unfortunately cropped here.
Uh-oh.
Where's the... I think it's this. No. This. No. This. No.
Why don't you just show the whole...
There we go. I don't know how to uncrop it. These are the pens that Franklin Christoph made out of the last remaining rods from that run of Jonathan Brooks material. Yep. I have not talked to Franklin Christoph or Jonathan about getting more made. Scott's been on vacation is pretty much why. But these are the last remaining ones. And so these are Pocket 66s because I could get an extra one made out of that over the 46. And I really like the Pocket 66. I think it's a good shape. I think the taper actually gives you more access to like the color of the swirl. Wow. Because it like goes deeper into the material. I think it's got a more dramatic swirl, so it looks very cool. I think these are the last ones as far as I know for now. And let me give you a link to sign up. Here's the link. Shorten that URL. What are you doing?
Please.
Here we go. I will probably draw names like tomorrow. Like call it tomorrow night. So if you're interested in those, sign up. There will be 165 shipped in the US.
Give us the garbage URL.
I mean,
don't threaten us with a good time.
Okay.
Carol says she has one and love it.
It's gonna come up. It's gonna shorten it on here. Probably. Oh, it didn't even come up on the screen over here yet. I don't know what. There it is. Yeah, it just died. It's so much longer and more ridiculous.
Darn ellipsis.
Darn ellipses. So if you are interested in one of these, sign up, and I will draw names. There are only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. 3. Yeah, that's right. There are only like 7 of them. So that was anticlimactic. I know. I expected better. Google cropped it for us. Yeah, go and sign up if you want one of those. Like, today or tomorrow. I need to put a reminder on the Instagram as well. Yeah. But I put it on all my social medias that I could find. So it's the last of that pattern. I'm not going to say it's the last forever. If I can get more made, I will.
There's no blanks made.
Yeah, that's the most of that run. And so like the next run might be different because they're so wild. But for now, these are all I have. So.
Everyone knows how busy Jonathan is.
Which form do you use, first or second? Either one. They both go to the same place. Just one's a short URL. Google Forms will let you shorten a URL. But yeah, this lasts for now. It's so long. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for reminding me. I would have totally forgotten to remind people because I'm bad at capitalism.
Well,
So the deal is I will take that list. There are 30 some odd names on it. I will pull off 7 names. I will use like the random thingy, whatever. I will use that email address to notify you, and you can tell me what nib you want and stuff, and I'll send you an invoice. And Audrey will make nibs for them maybe next week. Probably next week. And then I'll get them sent out as soon as I can.
they come with FC nibs,
Yeah.
but you can get a mic face, nose face, mic logo, or nose face. Did I say nose face twice? Scraggles. One is Scraggles, one's
You
nose.
can buy one twice if you want.
Yeah.
I should probably put this up there too. If you want a nib with my face on it, or the animals, or a nib on a nib because I heard you like nibbing, then there you go. Does this represent the first Inkdependence? No, it's like my third. Do they come with mic faces? Nope. I don't think you need to tell anyone else about the bird pens. Yeah, I mean there are a bunch. Probably people know, but another FCs that is. Yeah. Yep. Even from stormy Europe. Take care of yourself there. Oh. It's a beautiful sharpener. Oh, it's something else. Yeah. So those are available on Inkdependence. Inky-d.com. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's it. Sunday. Yums from South Korea. Did you say it was from South Korea?
I did.
Good. So.
Some other people said that they've seen what's in theirs because their parents opened them.
Good.
I believe it was Sarah.
So Sarah, yeah.
Yep.
7 out of 30. You like those odds? Yeah, they're not bad odds. I mean, they're not. It's not 100%, but
I mean, it's better than most odds.
it's true.
I mean.
So yeah, it is. By the way, just make sure that I want to say for sure it is a sign up for a chance to buy, not a giveaway. I can't give these away.
Yes.
I pay up front for these, so
Yeah.
I gotta sell them.
That's totally happened when we did the lotteries for antique glass and stuff. They're like, so I would like this.
Yeah.
Here's my address, and we're like, sorry.
Also money though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks from Australia. Always a good way to wake up on a winter Saturday morning when I remember to when you remember or am up. Enjoy your pizza. I will, Marcel.
I was just going to say, have to be from Australia then.
Greg's going to see if he can get a second COVID vaccine. Get it. Get that shot.
You might not feel great.
But you won't.
But it's totally awesome.
But you probably won't get COVID though.
Yeah.
So that's
great.
pretty good. Yeah. Good job. Need a Retro 51 next?
Oh, you can get 500 pens. Do you think? Hopefully, you'll buy more than one, everyone.
Yeah, I would have to get 500.
Is it 500 now?
Yeah, I was talking to Drew from Goulet actually at dinner. Was like, so you need to do a
Continue.
You need to do a Retro 51, and I was like, I don't know, man. That's a lot of pens though. And he's like, you got the people to buy those. You got the audience for it. I'm like, I don't know if I can come up with a design that's good enough. He's like, they do that. I'm like, I don't know if I can come up with an idea that's good enough. He's like, well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know about a Retro 51, but like maybe. They've done 300? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 300 too.
Oh,
I mean, unless they've changed it.
300. That's so many. I've got 7, and I'm like, this is both too many and not nearly enough. But 300, oh man, I don't know. I've got a day job. I don't know how I'd even do that.
Do you want to mention what you were talking about yesterday?
Here, I'll
about
turn
something.
Yeah, we can talk
Okay,
about
sorry.
that.
I would just remember something that was mentioned yesterday that has to go with the bird pens.
It doesn't have
For
to.
people who may not be able to get a bird pen or want something similar.
So when I posted the picture of the bird pens, secrecy, that's right. Lip readers, get to it. Yes,
I should have done this. Darn.
If you're able to get one, would it count towards your 50? Yeah,
Yes.
sure. It's Franklin Christoph. So I put that up on Instagram, and Mark from Rickshaw was like, hey.
Rick from Rickshaw?
No, definitely
Okay,
Mark. Yep. He sent me a message. He's like, hey, those pens look awesome, and they need a custom pen sleeve. And I'm like, I don't have a graphic for it or anything.
Yeah.
It's like a hand poured thing. And he's like, hey, how about this one? And he like just like he made one in no time at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, absolutely. So these have been he put them in production yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't know when I'll get them exactly, but like it should be soonish.
Yeah.
They're usually pretty quick. So I'll have these up on the site as soon as I get them.
Yeah.
But they'll be blue plush on the inside. They have the blue rickshaw logo, and man, that swirl looks real good.
Yeah. I have a question. If somebody wins the pen,
When's the chance to buy a pen?
wins the chance to purchase a pen.
Good, yes.
And they want to get a sleeve, will you hold it?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Some people ask that. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind holding on to things a little bit.
Yeah, will it fit the 46 that they got?
Yes.
Okay, because there's a medium, I think that...
Yeah, so I was looking at the sizes, and like I busted out my calipers, and I was talking to because I have them both right here.
Yep.
And they're very similar in length. These two.
Surprisingly, yeah.
They're just a fraction off. It's like
The shape's just very different.
Yeah, it's just a few millimeters different when they're capped. Yeah. And so I was like, well, we got to talk about size because I want it to fit both. And so, we got the medium size. It'll fit both. So I had to make an initial run of like 20 or so. Because who knows how many. Another thing I pay for up front. So I don't
want to get 100 of them and then sell 50, and then you're like, I have 50 left.
Yeah, so that wouldn't quite pay for the cost. Yeah. So, big caliper energy. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
So, so it'll fit both.
So if you don't get one, you still like the American parakeet or the...
No, it's the rainbow lorikeet, and it's Australian.
Okay.
It's none of those things.
Okay.
I want y'all to mark this down in your calendars. Well, this is the time that Mike got to be right about something and corrected Audrey.
About 3 things in one sentence. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That happens almost 0 times. Oh. You like the logo nib too? The logo nib is very cool, actually. I wasn't going to have those made.
It's less of a joke. It's just like, oh, it's a nib on a nib. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, the Mike face is a little bit of a joke, but that's also the one that sold the most because people like the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, look, it happens. Look, we wouldn't even have talked about it if she hadn't reminded me. So, between us, we have
all of these things that are potential things for people. And you're just like, let's just not. No.
Just not talk about any of the things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll write about this in our diaries.
It was such a big joke.
Mike got to correct Audrey once.
Well, sort of 3 times.
It's really
just...
You're not counting? Okay. That seems unfair. Because then I'd have to count all the times that you corrected me about multiple things. And that would be devastating to my... Not really. I'm used to it.
Jonathan Brooks will be making an Audrey face as well. Just for fun. Just because he said he wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think you're putting a Mike nib in a Cherry Ice P66. Not sure about Scraggs yet. Scraggs, what do you think? What kind of pen would you like to be in?
What pen would you like to be in, huh? Okay.
Let me turn off the chat just a little bit. Here we go.
Hey, Scraggs, what kind of pen would you like it in?
Just like, is it made of pizza? That kind.
Do you like pizza?
Give me that pizza.
You do? You like pizza too? Are you gonna eat some crust tonight? Cool.
It's got an order. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
I'll have that as soon as
fast.
I can. I need the logo nib because you have a logo sleeve. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any more of those logo sleeves. Those are long gone. Crazy Color Swirls remind you of an ice cream you used to love as a kid. I think it was called Zap, and it came in LSD Fans Wash shirts. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's a good name, too.
Yeah, that's an old-timey thing. Like, that's too risque for any brand to be, like, putting LSD as a name for anything, as a joke.
This is an LED fan. Or, LSD Fans Wash shirts. I imagine they were really on acid, and then when they just put all their laundry in together and put it on hot. And so it all got mixed together like a tie-dye. Might have ordered a nib finally. You might have, Claire. Backpack engraved nib. That would be amazing. Audrey would hate that so much.
Not only So this is my life.
Okay.
Brian, who works in the shop, who does the main machinist, came over and he's like, "Do you like bags?" And I'm like, "Who told you to ask me about bags?"
Not
and
me.
he's like, I just got a new sling bag. And
What'd he get?
He sent me a link, and I'm just, and he's like, it was $80, and I almost didn't buy it. I'm like, Mike buys $300 backpacks. I don't even want to hear it anymore.
Not a sling bag though.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like, that's a
$80 is
price.
$80 is a pretty normal price for a sling bag.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, what kind is he like? So I went on this huge tirade about different brands.
Did he text it to you?
Yeah.
Let me see that link. Let me see what you got.
I don't have to go through my phone. It's
Just
not
a little
like
bit.
I didn't reply because I was like, I'm not replying to this, so it
Oh,
shouldn't take
geez.
very long to.
You have a nib pin on a backpack, so backpack engraved nib makes sense to you as a balance in the world. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Chrome Cadet. Yeah. No, that's a really nice bag. It looks like it is.
Did you see his bag?
It's hella trophies. I really like. I like that Chrome has kept this belt buckle.
Yeah.
This old timey
Yeah.
belt buckle situation.
Yeah.
So to take it off, you just go bank, and it just pops right off. But yeah, no, this is a cool bag. I'd be interested to see how he likes it. I always thought it was pretty neat, but it's also like it's very long, and so but their model that they use is a woman, and so I'm wondering like if it would be that long on me.
He said it was 11 liters. Because I did ask.
It can't be 11 liters.
I'm pretty sure that's what he told me.
Here's what it looks like on a model. I imagine I'm quite a lot thicker than she is.
Maybe she's very tall.
She's just super broad. Feature specs. 9 liters. 9 liters is a big ol' sling, though. Anyway, yeah, cool.
It is 1.34 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine. Chrome
It's
is...
that, yeah.
Well, Chrome also makes their stuff out of, like, real thick, like... They were built around bike messengers. So it had to be kind of indestructible. I do not like the bicycle.
They have a
hat.
Citizen Chrome Gaze OK cycling cap. It has a tiny little brim.
Yeah,
Like,
cycling caps
tiny.
have like those little tiny. You put them on. Basically, I think you put them underneath helmets. They're meant to protect your head from like the sun and stuff in helmets.
And
Yeah,
it
so
says,
you can. So you can flip up the front. Like that's the fun part. Is you can flip up the front. You have this little brim.
well, unfortunately, they don't have it with a picture on, but
Yeah, it's not 11. It's 9, which is still pretty big. Yeah, that's a cool. I mean, it's a cool hat if it was. Like if they made a real hat
Like a
out of it,
hat
you know?
hat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Make a trucker cap with that, I'd buy it. All right. Chrome bags are really heavy duty. You have one or two? Nice. I don't have any, but Chris rocks a Chrome bag, like the bigger messenger. All right, folks, we got to go. It is now 6:45, but I am glad that you...
I made it much longer. Sorry.
You had it 20 minutes, but that's
did.
those were a good 20 minutes. People now know about a thing.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for watching and hanging out with us. We will have some pizza and think of you fondly.
Yeah.
And
Always.
yeah, keep your eye out for the Croaky notebook review next week, as well as some other stuff. I have another series of videos I've been thinking seriously about and like putting some brain power behind.
Just the brains into it, not the actual action yet.
That's right. Join the Discord if you're a patron. If you're not a patron, you could be one. It's right here.
I mean, the thing I always tell people, nobody wants to be a patron.
No.
Like that's just how it is. I
Yeah,
get
people
it.
want to. It's fine.
You know.
All of my patrons
But
want to.
Goldspot doesn't have coupons, and the 10% will pay for itself if you
that's
do
true.
like the bare minimum is like what, $1. So if you do
Yeah.
$1 and you get a pen with the 10% off, it pays off that anyway.
It's true.
That's the way I see it. I think about what do I get out of this?
Yeah, I know. And I started Patreon as kind of a you get nothing out of this. Give me some money.
Yeah, which you did. You're like, I'm just gonna put it up here.
Yeah.
But your selling point is I'm not putting ads on something.
Yeah.
That's your only thing. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm not making you watch ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah. Anyway, and you get to join a cool Discord. That's true now. Yeah. So I just started the Discord like a week ago, I guess.
It's been pretty chatty, yeah.
It's been more chatty than I thought it would be. It's got a bunch of
Yeah,
people.
you're like,
in it.
oh, nobody's gonna talk.
Nobody's gonna want to be in a
Yeah.
Discord with me. Turns out people want to talk about pens
Well,
and
it's not
stuff.
just you, but yeah, with other patrons.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of people are in the chat and stuff, so
Yeah.
you know them, but you don't always know them.
My thing about Patreon was I didn't want to put things behind a paywall.
Yeah.
The Discord is like a little bit behind a paywall, but like a buck will get you in.
Yeah.
I just want to keep it a little bit of a walled garden, so we don't have like the riffraff. I don't want to have to. You
have to moderate something.
Yeah, I don't have to do that too much. And I know that like if you're cool enough to be a patron and watch this thing, then you're like nobody's gonna pay a buck just to be a jerk, you know. Maybe they would, but
they might. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's less likely. So, the most active channel is the Bag channel. Audrey wouldn't know. She's banned from that channel, so she's not. She didn't even know. No. She wouldn't even know if she was banned from it. She's like, I'm not gonna click that.
I would never click on it to know. Did you just break your chair?
No, I rolled over some bubble wrap.
Oh.
Okay, we're really leaving this time. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place, and I will see you next week.
Mike.
Say goodbye, Audrey.
Goodbye, Mike.
Goodbye, Audrey.
Goodbye to you.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye, everybody.